Up guys, today in this video we're going to be taking a look at dividing fractions, and in this dividing fractions is a bit different from all the operations with fractions we've looked at so far, because in this video we're going to look at something called reciprocals. So without further ado, let's get to dividing fractions. So I will list an example here. So this is an example of a division with fractions kind of problem. So you have first fraction, your division sign, and you have your second fraction. So when we're doing division with fractions, we have to do a reciprocal. So reciprocal means we flip the second fraction. Flip the second fraction only. Not the first, never the first, only the second. Flip the second fraction. So this is something that we didn't do for any of the other fractions. So flip the fraction mean numerator goes here and the denominator goes to the top. So we'll look at it. So equals 3/4 divided by 2. The denominator goes up here and the numerator comes down. Look, so 3/4 divided by 2/1. But we don't just divide it like that. We have to change the operation. Some people forget this. They just do the reciprocals and then they divide from there. We have to change the operation. So since it's a division, we multiply. So when we flip the second fraction, we have to change the operation. So 2/1. And then what does this become? Our multiplying fractions. So we do what we did for multiplying fractions. Multiply the numerators. So 3 times 2, and then multiply the denominators. So 4 times 1. 3 times 2, 6. 4 times 1, 4. Can we simplify this? Yes, because the greatest common factor between 6 and 4, although this is an improper fraction, you could still simplify it. So you could still simplify improper fractions. So improper fractions where the numerator is greater than the denominator, yes. So the greatest common factor would be 2. So divided by 2, 3/2. So therefore it is safe to conclude that 3/4, if you divide them into half, you'll get 3/2. So see how we followed that step? So reciprocal. So flip the second fraction. So in this case, we had to flip the second fraction. So if it's divided by half, we'd flip it. So half, when we flip it, it's 2/1, or also it could be, it is 2. 2/1 equals 2. And also when you're dividing a whole number, like let's just say it's 3/4 divided by 2, 2 or any number divided by 1 is the whole number. Because in fractions, you might have to divide by a whole number. So when it's a whole number, we would have to change it into this, because it makes us easier. So when we're trying to find the reciprocals, and you can use this method for all the operations, because you may have to multiply fraction by a whole number. So you can do this just so you can understand it. So this is how. So any number divided by 1 is that number itself. You don't need to put the 1 underneath. That's the point I'm trying to make. So we have divided. So this is how we divide fractions. So I've explained it to you. We flip the second fraction. Flip the second fraction only. We change the operation. Then we do what we do for multiply fractions. We do what we did for multiply fractions. And then simplify what we did and then we simplify. Always remember to simplify if we can. If there are any common factors, greatest common factor, and that is how we divide fractions. So that's pretty much it. I hope you understood this concept. If you have any questions, please be sure to leave them in the comments, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. In the next video, we'll be taking a look at converting improper fractions to mixed fractions and vice versa. So thank you very much for taking the time once again to watch this video. And this is a series, so the playlist is also in the description below, so you can check all the videos out there. So thank you very much once again, and we'll see each other in the next video.